This is the time of year where I like to remember the highs and think on the lessons I learned, the starts, the stops, and the keep goings. I did away with New Year's resolutions a long time ago. I learned that if I want to change something or start something new, now is the best time, not January 1st. Instead, I choose a word that encapsulates what I intend for the year, an intention that guides my yeses and my nos, my starts and my stops. And the word I chose for 2024 was nourish. So nourish means to cherish, foster, and encourage growth, to keep a feeling of belief in one's mind. In 2024, I nourished my relationships, my body, my mind, my spirit, my curiosity, my desire to inspire, my sense of adventure, big dreams, boundaries, and my growth mindset. I love to also look back in my photo album on my phone to remind myself of all the great things and not so great things we experienced. We started off with a fresh look at our front door, a big birthday celebration for my mom, a renewed dedication to my morning routine, my gratitude, and my movement. We finally did our axe throwing adventure with the family, a trip to Jamaica, the realization that I had some rare perimenopause symptoms. We experienced the total solar eclipse, a birthday hockey game with friends, their first, and then my first women's professional hockey games with friends. Dinner, so many dinners and breakfasts and brunches with friends and family. Our 25th anniversary trip to Costa Rica. Coming back and finding our boat half sunk at the cottage. Thankfully, a neighbor noticed and brought it closer to shore, so the damage wasn't too bad. The joy that I got from Jay and James working together to fix that boat. And then, things like getting a notification that our fire pit was so close to shore and having to move it. And of course, I can't just move a fire pit. I gotta create a Pinterest one. We celebrated a new family, a baby in the family. And then our baby turned 25 this year. I started a blog about my perimenopause experience, my first solo date, more to come on those ones, and starting my menopause coaching specialist certificate. I also like to look back and think about some of the lessons I learned. Deep connections are what bring me the most joy. Communication is key. Boundaries are healthy. When it comes to my body and health, I get to decide the right path for me after, of course, a lot of research and conversations with experts. And I can want something that few understand. It's not about them or their approval. And I hold a lot of tension in my body, and I'm going to be concentrating on learning how to release that, tear down my walls, and let go of it. We have one life, and I've done so much work this year to put myself in a position where I love my career, I have habits in place to follow my dreams, get to know my own body as I transition through perimenopause, learn and grow. You can read my last blog post where I shared my top 3 values and my vision statement. But now I just have to follow the path I've set for myself without being too rigid or tense about it. So what better way than to romanticize the everyday habits I've already put in place? I want to make every day special and savor every moment possible. So sometimes we don't need a new challenge or dream. Sometimes we just need to keep doing what we're doing and celebrate that. Now, if you do want something new, a new challenge, a new dream, a new habit, a new mindset, I would encourage you to ask yourself what you can leave behind to make space for something new. Be gentle with yourself and challenge yourself at the same time. So with all that said, my intention for 2025 is romanticize life. I heard it on a blog and I absolutely loved the concept. So according to ChatGPT, Romanticize your life means to approach every day with a sense of wonder, appreciation, and intentionality, as though you're the protagonist of a beautiful story. It's about finding joy and meaning in ordinary moments and viewing life through a more vibrant, idealistic lens. This mindset encourages living in the present and infusing daily activities with creativity, passion, and gratitude. It's less about ignoring challenges and more about choosing to see beauty and significance in the everyday. So, you'll find me savoring simple pleasures, really enjoying my morning coffee as if it's a luxurious ritual. I mean, after all, my favorite person in the world makes my coffee for me. I'm going to focus on creating beauty around me, so playing music, using soft lighting, displaying meaningful items in our home, refreshing some of the rooms to elevate our environment. Slowing down, I'm going to take meditation breaks during the day, walk more, look up at the sky and notice the clouds and the sun and the stars, and appreciating every sunset and sunrise. Celebrating small wins, writing my gratitude with a special book, special pen, treating myself for completing a task or a milestone. Embodying the main character energy, so prioritizing my mental, physical, and soul health to feel like my favorite self. Dress in a way that makes me feel confident and beautiful, and take all the pictures. So, here's to a beautiful story in 2025. Now I want to know, do you create an intention for the year? Do you write New Year's resolutions or set new goals? Tell us below. Let's start a conversation and cheer each other on. And if you want to follow the steps that I took, what I would do is, number one, ask yourself what your highs were from 2024. Maybe look through your photo album as a reminder. Ask yourself if there are any lows you experienced in 24. What lessons did you learn? Do you want to start something new? And then, what do you want to take with you in 2025? And what do you want to leave behind in 2024? So considering all of that, what word or intention or goal or resolution aligns with your dream year ahead? Let's do this together and have a strong